Hi, this is Amber Adrian, and this is your daily intuitive guidance video for Wednesday, October 26th. So, Wednesday, October 26th. What are we getting for today? Okay. Let me check in and see, because you are here watching this video, it means that your energy is kind of being brought into it. And so I'm just sort of feeling into whatever people need who are here. And so we'll see what that is. That was my Muppet voice. That is like no Muppet I have ever met. All right, I'm inventing Muppets here. So, let's see what we get. Okay, so I'm just asking about Wednesday, October 26th, and what you need to hear today. Okay. I'm getting sort of two words, big and love, and I feel like I really want to connect them, but I'm not totally sure they are. So the big, big really feels like, we're in some big energy right now, and there's a lot happening, in your life, in the world. There's just stuff going on right now. So, I think the invitation here is to really, love whatever's going on in your life and in the world. And that can be really challenging, especially when you don't particularly like what you see or you worry about, what's going on either in the microcosm of your life or the macrocosm of the world. And so I think we're really being invited to bring in more love to the process, like bring more love into your life, like bring more love into the way you view what's going on in your life and the way you view what's going on in the world. The way I sort of feel what's happening in the world right now is, that there's being a shakeup and a lot of stuff is being brought to light. And it needs to be brought to light in order for it to be healed and to be, integrated into, a world that is more fair and just and available for everybody. So, I think that when you kind of look at what's going on from that perspective, like actually, like I never talk about, what's going on in the world, either in these or, really anywhere else. So this is a little bit new for me. I'm like, I didn't expect to be doing this right now. So I'm like, oh no, flail, Muppet voice. Um, but just really like bringing the love that you have access to into your life and into the way you view what's going on in the world. That actually is how things change. That's how things shift, because the more people do that, the more everything shifts, the more the energy of the world shifts. And so I think that's really the invitation for Wednesday is to, is to play with that a little bit within your own life and see how you can bring more love into your life. Feeling like I should bring in a little, something a little bit more grounded today, some more grounded concepts around that. So let me check in and see what could be helpful there. Okay. So I'm just getting, to be conscious of where you're judging, conscious of where you're judging yourself, conscious of where you're judging others, conscious of where you're judging your life and how it's going right now. Because, judgment is, it's actually pretty key for discerning and making sure that we're, behaving in our lives the way we want to behave and like allowing in, people who are good for us. That's all really important. But it can be easy to really internalize that judgment. And when we internalize that judgment, we begin doing damage to ourselves. And that's how, things can sort of ripple out of hand a little bit. So just be really conscious of where you're judging yourself today and judging, what's around you in your life and the world. And when you notice judgment, because you are human, we are all judging pretty much all the time. It's kind of how we're wired. Just, ask how you can bring more love into your viewpoint. Like ask your own internal wisdom, ask your, your guides, your angels, the universe, source, God, whatever, whatever works for you. Just ask how you can bring more love into the way that you're viewing yourself in the world. So that, I hope that's helpful for today. And thank you, as always, for being here. And I will see you tomorrow with or without Muppet voice.